What's up, fam? So we had a pretty good day today. Going to show you a couple of the attacks and how we did them. Starting off, we'll see that there's a couple of invis towers. Those are so common to be the nucleus in between a bunch of major defenses, just like we see in the top pocket here. We're going to fireball in at that invis tower and try to take out the entire pocket. And boom. All right, from there, we're going to pass the majority of our guys around down to the bottom. We're going to send the Royal Champion and the Battle Drill around the top. They're going to meet down towards the bottom left side of the other invis tower, give or take, and then they're going to collapse on the middle. I'll go ahead and speed this up for you guys. Spoiler alert, we end up crippling this base. Let's give it a second, see it moving. Got to deal with a couple of ice cubes there. No big deal. The invis pocket always has the opportunity to be a little bit of a hindrance, but with everything else in the core overgrowth, turns out to really be not that much of a problem. Everything collapses in there. Piece of cake. All right, so on to the next. This next style base, I swear, I think is one of the strongest bases right now in Legends. I constantly struggle with it. Everything is so compressed and jumbled in together, and it's pretty difficult to read this base and make a solid plan in 30 seconds. It's not something that everybody is running, and it's not always in the same format every time. So you got to treat this style base where everything's so compressed with a lot of respect and make your plan as quickly as you can. It just seems like such a mess. But what we'll see is that I noticed these four defenses in a line here together, but it's a little bit difficult to get to them. Instead, what we see here is in between the two ricochet cannons and a poison tower is a nice little multi-inferno tower. We can invis fireball in on that and take out both of those ricochet cannons and a poison tower. That's pretty decent value in my opinion. And boom. All right, after that's all out of the way, we're treating this base just like normal. We got a nice chunk taken out of it. We're gonna send the majority of our troops in towards the left side in the round, overgrowth the middle, and send the Royal Champion Battle Drill, supported by a couple of Root Riders, up to the top side. With any luck, they'll path around just like we want them to and meet towards the back after another overgrowth spell and collapse on the core here. Real quick, pause it right here. I've got a druid that turned into a bear working really hard on the wall. I'd really love to see his dedication to make through the wall. I'm super excited to see what he's got in store for the rest of the fight. What a hard-working guy, and a spring trap. Perfect. Anywho, so the rest of the attack's going pretty well. Everything collapsed on the back end. A couple of non-defensive buildings on the top side to play cleanup on. Looks like the Phoenix is going to take care of those. That's wonderful. While the Queen cleans up the core. Bing, bang, boom. 40 cups. On to the next. All right, so this is the last one for this video. The style base honestly plays its hand into our attack pretty well. We can see some pretty substantial defenses all grouped up on either side of the map. If I can land on this multi-archer tower with the fireballs, clean out that entire compartment. Let's see if we're able to accomplish that with a couple of invises to direct us. Test with a couple of minions, get the invises placed. Now this third invis that I'm placing right here, I've gotten some questions about why would I place that there. The reason is I like when I put my warden down for him to be invisible. This does two things. One, it makes it so that he can't be immediately targeted by the defenses that I'm attacking. And also, in case there's a hidden Tesla, it won't trigger because the AI doesn't even recognize that it exists on the map yet. In this instance, it wouldn't have mattered, but regardless, I think it's a smart play. From here, we're pathing our troops around the top, sending the Royal Champion and his buddies down around the bottom side, overgrowth in the middle, and this is a very standard style attack for us. So as much as there is to learn from watching 3-star attacks, before I was making videos, of course I would love to watch those, but what I really learned a lot from was watching mistakes that I made on attacks that I didn't 3-star. Today, I didn't have any attacks I didn't 3-star, but surely I will and do sometimes, like everybody does. So as those occur, and as I think there's important things that we can learn from them, I'd be happy to bring those to you, talk about mistakes I made so that you guys don't make those same mistakes. See you in the next one. Peace.